Welcome back everyone. Going back to Blightfall. Forgot to set up Twitch chat, but I'm starting a few minutes early. I hope nobody minds, but the reason is I want to talk about my Renaissance Fair outfit. I mean, I forgot my headband is lost somewhere. It's really cool. It's got like brown and leaves. It's brown leather with leaves, I mean, and I missed it. But there is also this, which I'm not wearing because you can't see it. It's my belt, complete with a leather by Pride Rose and pockets, because my purse isn't very Renaissance-y. But I guess actually it is. But some of the purses I've had over the years aren't. So, and then I don't take this to the Renaissance Fair. They probably frown upon that. They have this thing. They don't like actual weapons, like safety, all that, which completely understandable. People wandering around with swords and stuff would not make for a very nice Renaissance Fair experience. But if you have them, they peace bond them, which basically means they tie it, and people can tell when you're going to take it off because you gotta untie it or break it, I guess. But anyway, this. I got it at San Francisco. And what a thing to find at San Francisco, am I right? I mean, look at this. Look at this. It is a rainbow switch knife. It's like a geometric leafy pattern. How cool is that? Anyway, I'm gonna set up my chat on my phone, as I do. Okay. And then I actually have two Damascus steel knives. One of them needs a bit of servicing, unfortunately, so I will be taking that, but I'll be showing that one off Friday. But I've got this. See? Damascus steel, one of my favorite things on the planet. Look, it looks like, like tree rings or something like that. It's really cool. It's my favorite thing. And the thing is, I do not actually take this to the Renaissance Fair because, like I said, they peace bond weapons. And I am completely okay with that. I just personally don't see the point in bringing a Damascus steel weapon if I can't show off the Damascus. So what I did last year, I bought this unpainted and then painted it. I am by no means a professional painter. You can see it's like a bit lumpy and stuff. But I did paint this, and then with my uncle wrapped this leather around it. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. Like I said, I will not be going to the Renaissance Fair this year. Yeah! Hi, Sky Game. I am armed. I got knives. They're cool. I won't be going to the Renaissance Fair this year. They don't want to be a super spreader event, even though that would be like historically accurate. It would also be bad. So I've kind of come to terms with that, and I decided to wear this week. Let's see. That's the stuff I wanted to go over. I guess it's not really going over, but anyway, I enjoyed that, and I'm proud of this outfit because it took me years buying like one or two pieces at a time, because everything at the Renaissance Fair is handmade, and I'm gonna spend my money at the vendors this year too, my birthday money, just because they need it. This has been heard on Renaissance Fair people because normally they just go to the fair and show off their stuff and people buy it, and obviously not happening this year. Anyway. Welcome back. This is the fishbowl, which is great in terms of not being bothered by alien chickens, but in terms of feeling like a nice place to live, it kind of falls flat. So one of my first things I do is I make the island at the swamp duck clear, and then I build something on it. Normally it wouldn't be so great, building on a swamp, but you don't need to worry about that in Minecraft. And I will also be showing off a sort of a secret location. By which I mean you're not told to go there by the quest people. Oh, that's right. I am turning off the music. No, wait, that's turning off everything. Okay. Oh, there was something I forgot to show about the mobile sign. I don't like leaving any of these places fully undefended because, oh, yep, you're evil. I don't like leaving any of these places undefended because they're really nice. But you can kind of remove these and do the same thing with 3 for the most part. And that way, when I go to the swamp delta, which, as you can see, it really does not take long to clear this island, which is a blessing because, oh my god. I don't know, there's just something psychological about being in the open air. In a video game. And in real life, I guess, but I haven't done too much of that lately. Okay. Okay. And basically all of your livestock will be converted into... So, I was just talking about you. Will be converted into some sort of tainted creature. As opposed to just becoming a generic tainted stein. Which, yeah. Okay. Blightfall. Xenobiologist. Ow. I should probably get off that stuff. Tainted sheep. Yep, these things. We haven't had a chance to see this because they're on either completely blighted down or I killed them immediately. But every time it stops to eat grass, it vomits more of the gunk onto the ground. Which is not ideal. Okay. That is not safe for you. Or me. It's safe for no one, which is the point of this. Okay. Why are you following me? Okay, what was I... Right, I wanted to finish this smeltery. Oh, that's probably not good for the smeltery. God, normally I play games with the volume off. So I had no idea that it made a really gross noise. Which, I'm not mad. I actually love the fact that it makes a gross noise. I just kind of assumed it made a removing grass noise. But that's better, actually. Okay, what was I? 2, 3... You know, I want to make a secondary tool station because it requires only wood, and wood isn't super hard to come by. Yeah, ow. I've been super, hyper thinking about, well, I have actually been super hyper, that's a lie, and I apologize. I wish I was hyper about this. I've been looking forward to doing more of Blightfall. I've said this a lot, and oh, hey, this is actually a good sign, because normally skeletons are not a thing you have to worry about. Okay. Unless they land in the water and are better at me than fighting in Minecraft, which they are. So this is why it's so funny that I have a lot of knives and stuff, because in real life, me with a knife would just be kind of sad and funny. Okay. There we go. I got bones. This is kind of a weird thing. And colonist. Okay, I don't think that quest has shown up yet. It's really funny. There's a quest, I think it's from the colonist. It's basically like, oh hey, you it will help actually to show that you're helping take care of the world if we can see that you're killing the vanilla mobs. They don't use the words vanilla mobs because that would be like unimmersive, but they do say, you know, the things that you would normally have to worry about. If you can take care of those, then that would go a long way in showing us that you're healing the planet. Which I do think is kind of funny and a nice touch. Okay, there's a creeper in a cave. Oh, that's another thing. Because the tank is biome based, it's actually like the entire block. The entire column of blocks is cleansed at once. Or not cleansed, the opposite of that. Y'all can see, right? I hope so, because I really can't turn up the brightness right now. Ow. It would probably be good practice to just kill everything, get all the things on this planet until I take care of the taint, but I don't feel up to doing that right now. Yes, the little flavor text of this is different with all of them. It's another license that I love. It appears to be dead. Yes, I know you killed it, but it was dead at least several weeks before that. I love that. Okay, let's, boom. Ooh, this tiny pure daisy around. Ow. Oh, hey, look. More. There we go. 16 ingots, which means I can pour another block down. And after this I can make promethium armor, which will be nice. Move. There we go. Once they get that low in health, you gotta kill them, or they will just kind of, destroy everything. Well, at least to you. For promethium. I don't have enough stuff to make a tool forge yet, unfortunately. Or, no, I do. I don't have gold, which I will need for the, I need level soft metal. Okay, Biodome Alpha. Do I have torches? I have 2 torches. That's not a lot. But it is enough for me to at least make sure that I won't have to worry about skeletons and stuff in the biodome. Oh, I forgot to take the reward for that. I was so busy being in all the flavor text. Okay. Harvesting gold. You'll need something harder than the soft metals we've used so far. Bronze could work. Yep. So you can get copper in 10 and make bronze and override mandate whatever B, 250 something B, which basically says, hey, you have to use this patented, I'm assuming it's patented, this patented Tingo's construct technology for the tool. And, they tried to be all inclusive, saying, every metal currently in existence, copper, iron, all that stuff. And the only problem with that is that they didn't realize that this planet is full of other metals, like promethium from metallurgy, and lots of other things from metallurgy. I'm out of torches, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna have to head back up because I completely forgot that you need torches. Could also break the glass there. I don't want to. Do not break glass. And the cool thing about bread in this game is you can use it to increase your reputation, which is super because you need to eat things other than bread. Like bread is good, but you will quickly run low on bread if you another slimy sapling. That's cool. And broccoli. You know what's funny? I've never had a broccoli and cheese, despite my dad being from Ohio. You can see here, this pig is trying to get in and kill all the livestock. How did you get at 1 health? That's concerning. I will have to deal with that somehow. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Make armor. I said in my first video, one of my problems in this is that I can never remember to make armor, which is true. I forget. And then I wonder why I die so often. Now, promethium, I think this is only like a little bit better than leather. But leather is a scarce resource in this game, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, and I don't know if anybody if y'all saw the blurb on the whole make a bronze pickaxe to get past mandate 250 BB, I believe. But basically, it mentioned that both copper and tin are infinity on this planet. That is accurate. This planet does not have enough. Does not have enough of the tech metals, which does not include iron because iron is a vanilla metal. It's the stuff added in tech mods for the most part. But yeah, they do not have enough of those metals to make a fully technological infrastructure. This tells me this is going to be an agricultural colony, which is really freaking cool because it's another tie into the Dragon Rider series, which I love. Whoever the mod author, I don't know. Bartek, I don't know if you're watching this, but if you did read Dragon Riders and you made this like as a personal homage to it, serious shout out because I love that and I love this mod pack and it's great. Blue. No, wait, that's purple. Yep, the little eyeball thingies. I'm assuming they're eyeballs. They don't change color. They kind of look like eyeballs, just kind of watching you resentfully or hungrily. I don't know which is worse. I did not mean to make 4 stencil tables. And stencil tables cannot even be burned for fuel, so... Oops. Oh well. I do that sometimes. I'll just have to throw these in the ocean and forget about them. Tool station. Put builder, then the only thing I need left is a pyro chest. Here we go. No, wait. That's the wrong spot. Now, let's see. This slimy sapling is just not growing. Does it need slimy? Do you need slimy dirt? I don't think so, because when you randomly get nether trees, they're provided with netherrack so that you can... Either netherrack or soul sand. I forgot which. It might also depend. But anyway, you're provided with that so that you can actually grow it. It's part of the same packet, even though they lost the instruction manual or something, so every packet is randomized. Oh! I actually wanted to show, y'all a bit of a, like I said, a location that is not specifically labeled on your map. So, let me do that real quick because I like it. Okay. Private number is calling me. You are interrupting my stream. Okay. So you get in the water, and this is sort of like, well, like they said, it's the delta. You know, the river ends, and you kind of head south. There you go. I forgot torches. Oh well. Guess who's turning around? Okay. But yeah, it's like due south of that island. Into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Oh, sweet child of mine. Yeah, I still break boats. I think they made boats not break as easily in native versions of Minecraft, but yeah, we're playing this, so boats are gonna break, and it's gonna be partly my fault because I'm not good at steering or getting out, it seems. Infuscolium ore. And I'm sorry, I know it's dark, I have no torches, I am just mining enough stone so that I can make some charcoal. But it's not exactly a scarce resource at the moment. Oh my god, look what just grew. Sort of, not, it's kind of a sick tree. Your discovery of green slime has unlocked more info. Yeah, so most of the stuff, the God Pack also has entrained slimes, great for tool handles and bindings, not so great in terms of the tool head, but you know. Okay, okay, furnace. Let me just. I have no idea how much this will make because I don't feel like doing the math right now. So we'll just find out. No, it'll make 6, so I did not need all that in there. Okay, there we go. Boat. Infuscolium. Okay, 8 should be enough for exploring the underwater base, which y'all got a glimpse of. We're heading back out there now, which it's cool. There's also a lot of you can take like a lot of stuff from there. Okay. B. And instead of having to go up to the surface and find this, I am going to break the boat, and then I'm going to head down. Did the darkness get set back to moody? No, it did not. I just can't see it. Well, that went as could be predicted. Okay. Oh, it's stoic. Okay. Maybe that's why? You know what? I'm actually gonna take one of these beds and move it to this front of them. Oh no. Yep, they move incredibly fast and have some tactical sense. Tactical attack chickens. Oh no. The creeper I saw on her minimap appears to have been converted into a tainted people, which is not a nice thing. It is in fact one of the worst things that could show up. So, that's gonna be fun. Right now I am looking for gold. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's salt. Alright, I guess we're using my Promethean pickaxe. God, andesite is really hard. Which I think would make it a pretty good material to build out of. And here's some water infused stone. Alright. Almost there. Hey, more iron. And we're almost there. I said that before, but now we're even more almost there. Hey, we found it! Look into his eyes, seeing no certain. Ow. Well, this is weirdly pretty because it looks like kind of like stars. Ow! Ah yes, they can shoot smaller ones because that's necessary. Oh, found the big one. Let's go in the opposite direction. I brought the bucket, right? Yes, I did. Alright. And that's kind of a waste of lava, but I don't care anymore. I need to get this old place. Oh! And let that be a lesson to me and anyone else watching this to not do that. Because lava is not safe. Hate to look into those eyes, saying now it's so. Iron. It's just the one. Ow. Alright. I left my emergency rations behind, didn't I? Okay, I'm just gonna eat some raw beef. Which is a wholesome snack in this game. Okay. Yeah, I am clearing the ground to make a path because those tiny tentacles are really capable of killing you. Yep, that makes sense. Now let me take my emergency rations because those might be useful. And yeah, when you die, yeah, it kind of has hardcore questing mode, but that's just a, it's just to lose reputation, which means I can't get as many plants. But I will make it back. Alright. Before I went down, I was supposed to, because my quartz pickaxe broke, I was going to replace the binding and maybe the handle with slime crystal, because slime crystal is just so much better. That sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't. It is like the superior material. And one of my cows has perished. And now I am punching out these cows, so that could take a while. And you can now submit these individually, and it takes a lot more, but it's a repeatable quest, and you get that reputation bonus, which I'm gonna need. Why do you do that? As you can see, we're making progress on this island, which is awesome. There we go. Okay, I can't do anything more for those. I gotta make flints. Or repair my flintmatic. And you can repeat that every day, which is cool. Let me see. And I had a mission to discover the overplace. Oh wait, I also decided to second yes. Okay, I was wrong about that. I thought it was gonna work quick. Let's see if sleeping helps. It did not, so I'm just gonna sail up the river. And I went too fast, as I often do. Squish. Alright, that sounds stone. But there is some sand in the mine down here, so I might as well go get that. Alright. Here we go. And I believe now the instructor has an additional quest to use overclays, which we are one sort of getting a block of if we put it in this multiway. And it kind of pains me once I have this multiway to use the furnace just because it's like so much less efficient. So it hurts me inside. So we'll probably be heading back down into the mine. And I forgot slime balls, which was the reason I went out there in the first place. So I am all over the place today. I'm just kind of, well, like I said, all over the place, but just not focusing. And like to an extent that's abnormal, I should say, because I normally am a little unfocused. Just gonna cook some beef. It's not the most efficient use of meat, but I don't care. Go. Make some slimy mud. And I forgot, did I plant the broccoli seed? Something tells me I probably forgot. Stop dying. Yep, after this, I can't get reputation refunded, which is fine. And you can request clone shimmer leaves. Says you probably want them to way harder to make them big. Look, if you want flowers, can you use roses or something? Okay. I got a cabbage. Might as well make my Well, I don't have gravel. It doesn't. It looks like you don't have gravel, so I guess I won't be making that. Look into those eyes and see an ounce of fire. There's my broccoli. Okay, now let's see. I might actually want to keep that OS book on me now. I mean, I know that it's an inventory slot, which is why I originally put it in the bookshelf, but come on. Okay. Other wax swords. Probably wants me to actually mine the overclays, or to actually smelt the overclays, which I will not be doing right now. There we go. Promethium under planes, deep iron. Used to make brass, iron. Can substitute for iron or bronze as a hard metal. As plentiful as one would expect. I love that. You know, it's gold. You find it where you find gold. Okay. So there are no tentacles in this cave, which is kind of weird because they're kind of everywhere. Okay. Platinum ore requires diamond, so we will keep an eye on that. Okay. Is that more platinum in the corner? Nope, that's actual silver. Okay. Now let's see. Salt ore, promethium. Did not mean to do that. It'll be fine. I'll find a way out. Oh, that's what was holding me. Makes sense. Okay. To those eyes and seeing myself. This is clearly not natural, so hopefully it will help. There we go. Now I can find my way back. Never found basalt before. I know that basalt is igneous. Okay. Now let's see. Basalt Prometheum ore looks gorgeous, actually. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Anyway, are you kidding me? I know I had cola on me. Oh, there's some more coal. Are you kidding me? Found gold. And I can't mine it. Okay. That's... gold. Okay. Where the heck is the exit? Oh look, more gold. Okay. Where is the exit? That is not gold, that is yellowite. From big reactors. Okay, I've never been this way before. Oh look, aluminum. and Ferris. That's not the right way. Okay. I am lost. That's super. Okay. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. There was a better life for me and you. Well, good. Okay, I'm just gonna reach the higher. Oh, hey, there's something. Okay, I'm gonna start just digging up, honestly, at this point. Not what I wanted to do at all. Here we go. Geologist. Alright, Swamp Delta, travel. And I don't know why it's darker down there than I remember it being, but I think in order to get to it. Wait, I think I know what I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to be directly above the one with the light in it. Okay. Wait to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Sweet child of mine. Okay. And there's the jungle, which is, well, everything in it's endangered. Okay, yeah, no, that boat's gone. And so times the charm, I guess. We are here. It's the underwater dungeon. Well, not dungeon. It was the base of somebody before they died. How did I miss this? It's right there. Okay, I'm going to replace this class because there is an exit. Okay. Research table. Okay, these bones I can convert into bone meal. And you could even make a base down here if you wanted. Oh, I got a bow from that skeleton. That was a few days ago in game. Let's see. I wanted water breathing and night vision. Some craft fans may recognize this structure. By discovery of enhanced thaumium. Okay, this is gonna take forever to mine. Effective tool axe. Yep, there's the official entrance. And this is quartzite, which is really pretty and good for the geologist quest line, so I'm gonna grab some. It's not so good to grab while swimming. Zero clay ore. So I guess technically you find this if you do the Britannia quests. Or if you, like me, were playing with your brother one day and saw something in the water and thought, let's immediately ignore what we were supposed to be doing and dive down here. Shouldn't have drunk the water breathing yet, but I don't care. It looks like there's also a hint of a mine shaft down here. I need to look. Okay, I'm heading up now. But we will have to remember there is a mine trap right next to that, and I'm betting it has some cool stuff in it because nothing in this mod pack gets placed accidentally. So we are going to have to explore that. This is gonna take a while because I lost the boat. My apologies. I'm gonna put this down here for now. I'm gonna go ahead and request more emergency food because I need it. Apple sapling. Oh yes, slime in a bucket. I love these missions. Owning respect, killing shiitake is not the way to complete this quest. Hacking, global invisibility. Let's see what all I have in the way of iron. Okay, I now have some iron ore, so it's gotta be in the swamp delta. I think you need spider's eye for pretty much every potion, so I'll go ahead and keep that on me. Oh, I've got plenty of iron. Okay, and we take that down to 18. Let's bring that down to 18. To look into those eyes, I'm seeing myself in the fire. Okay. Get that chest. Oh, I've got a lot of andesite cobblestone, so I might make a little castle out of that. to look into those eyes. There we go. So apparently we are 3 bricks short of a three bricks short of making the tool forge. So I'll just go ahead and get one more route, and I'll see if we have more clay. You should. So. That's right. Okay. We just pick that up. Then let me add some iron. Okay, so these promethium are not useful for tool forges, which I did not know, but that's fine. Because if you see here, the black market has some crests. And then let me empty my inventory. if you read the if you read the description for requesting an animal, it says we kind of mixed up everything, so all we can guarantee is that it's not undead and it won't explode. Singing loud so. Yeah, and they want 256 spread, which is cool because you're reading a colony ship. So they need all of the bread you can give. Let's not do that thing where I went down and then I'm out of torches. Let's do something more fun for everyone involved. I think that's enough torches. So let's head down. And I don't think we did anything for the scouts today, but there's still time. I bet I could run screaming to the savannah. The savannah's cool, actually. You know what? I'm taking y'all to the savannah today because there's something really cool there. Now let's see what the little guide thing has to say about them. By raising management smaller tentacles are whipped under your feet. You're standing on the biomass. If you find somebody to not stand on it, you're completely safe. Good luck with that. Yeah, that's yeah, and I forgot to claim the reward. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's kind of hard to not be standing on the purple biomass in this mod pack. Wow. Okay. Focusing time. What am I looking for? I'd say probably enough iron to make a tool forge on top, or the tool forge and armor. So, a lot of iron. Look at you waving around thinking you're invincible. Yeah, let's see. Let's get up here. And oh hey, look, it's night. Okay, I'd say a tool forge is actually a lower priority at the moment, just because we're not going to be able to use it until we get more overplace, so that we can mine. We won't be able to use it until we get more overplace, so that we can mine gold, so that we can make the tool casts. So it's not a super urgent right now, and I'm just gonna make armor instead. South of the jungle are more plains. Don't have any new old experiments cleaned up here, but you're different founded in the past. And there's also a large infested urban population there. The service from the location could be worth the effort. Mind the natives. Okay. So I need a boat. Due to my spectacular driving abilities, boats are one-use items. So let me just... Okay. So what I'm going to do is, Mobile Shrine is the plains, so head south. That is a massive waterfall, which is also cool, but I need to not focus on that right now. Okay. And time only passes in chunks when they are loaded. In the fourth, they actually say something about that, like blame Schroding or whoever in the mission for scouting out to the. Oh yeah, I said I was going to mark these places. So 696, 1692. 696. 1692. 299. Oh my god, am I gonna get multiple uses out of a boat? No, I'm not. Oh yes, Minecraft Village. You might notice something different about these villages. I need more food. Tainted goo is not food. I do not think there is ever a point in this game where you can eat tainted goo. That would be bad for your health. So as you might have seen, those tainted gourds, they hit really hard. I'm gonna do my best to avoid them. There's my boat. So this is the cool thing about the savannah I wanted to show y'all. It's a natural redwood. And natural redwoods by themselves are amazing. But wait, there's more. Okay, I'm just going to activate this real quick because otherwise I will forget. And the other thing I like to do is these two things are right next to each other. That's really inefficient. I'm going to scrounge them. And this is going to tie us over until we get some craft stuff. Which is another thing we need iron for. And gold. So... Okay, the scout. One catches unclaimed rewards. Let's claim those rewards. And that unlocks the summit in the Silverwood Grove. Okay, hold on, I love this. So, owners please review a whole bunch of those special silver trees clustered in a group near the southern end of the continent east of the plains. It would be a reasonably safe place to build a base. I'm actually sorry we jumped the gun and dropped you off in the 4th screen areas we could find. Don't suppose you could relocate at this point. I probably could. The thing is, there are some things in the Silverwood Grove. Actually, I think just the one thing, but it's enough. And look at that. You know what that is? That is the Delta Fish Gold. And let's see. There's some meteor impact. There's more villages all over the continent. Well, down in the deserts, which... Honestly, there should be some in the desert. There were villages. People live everywhere, is my point. But I guess the large groups of people all congregated over here in this world. Linked, threaded pages, moldering book. Converted those all into language samples. Submit all that. I don't actually have a weapon, and those guys have bows, so I am going to run away now. Oh wait, but first, okay. Instead of going to the Silverwood Grove, I want to go to the summit. 1009, 1541. Okay. 1009, 1541. Summit. Done. Oh, I wasn't thinking of the summit. I was thinking of the waterfall. So, I'm just gonna run around. Okay, they say to conserve hunger, but it's true. I'm actually burning through reputation to get the emergency ration boards right now. But if you're okay with doing that, you don't have to avoid running. And honestly, I run in every video game at every opportunity. And because I paid no attention to the right coordinates, we're going to ignore that box and just head towards the beacon. Let's see. Yep, we are going above the cloud line. full disclosure, I have no idea where the waypoint beacon thing is for this, so it's just gonna be a pain to get to, but that's fine. Now, what next? To the mountain lake. Get us a lake and waterfall in the middle of a peak of the mountains. It has no tactical benefit, but it's pretty, so I thought you should see it. 990-1229. 990-1229. 1229. None of my waypoints are safe to teleport to. I think they actually enabled teleporting to waypoints in this map. In this mod pack, I'm not sure about that. But in any case, I can't because I have made the decision to just kind of not pay attention to the Z coordinates. Hey look, it's a blue slime. And on the other side, we got a desert, which is really cool. That's... Here we go. Look at this lake. Isn't this an amazing lake? Gotta go to the floating patch of the... Well, I guess it's not floating. Looks like it's actually secured, which is good. Okay. Guest book, name me board. And I am once again asking for emergency food. Oh no, please don't tell me you're gonna try to kill me because I have no range. Well, I threw out my bullets, didn't I? I definitely threw out my bullets. But wait, there's more to this. What's this? A secret recess in the waterfall. And a level. Yes, there is a secret base in the waterfall, as there should be. This is great. And this potion shelf is full of a lot of essentia. We've got another research table. And we've got an ethereal bloom. And we've got some lime. We got a lime tallow candle. And look at all of this. Musty tome. Title notes. More title notes. I found this completely by accident because instead of climbing up the mountain, I decided it would be safer if I swam up the waterfall. And it was. It is actually safe to swim up the waterfall. You're just also very likely to run into this, which, you know, is cool. First book, faded notebook, taint stricken manuscript. Okay. And we need 46 more language samples. Behold it. Okay. So in all seriousness, this is awesome. Green chest, silver bell. This would also make a good secret base. I mean, come on, it's a freaking waterfall base. It's a secret waterfall base. That's always awesome. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. So yeah, you gotta travel to the Silverwood Grove before you unlock the quest. Meet Team Beta. Yep, Beta. It's Delta. No, this is Delta. This is Gamma, and that's Epsilon. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to head back to the swamp. And look at this. We have cleared an island. There's still a tinted clip on the ground somewhere, but I couldn't find them, so I'm not going to worry about that. Until I do. I'm gonna worry about it really soon, and it'll be hilarious. Okay, they bloom. And I got spicy seed. These are useful for Pam service stuff. But look at this. We're getting Botania. My character has no idea what I'm doing, but this looks nice, so I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what? I'm gonna go a little late today. I am going to try to sneak into the city. And I say sneak in because I will absolutely die if I'm spotted and don't run away fast enough. So it is definitely a sneaking type thing. But I want to get enough notes to translate the boom. There we go. Ruined ledger. Okay. Bronze coin. Colonist, please take my bread. I can get more string, I guess. And more bone meal. Bone meal is actually a renewable resource. I mean, it always is a renewable resource. But it's slightly more renewable in this case. Okay, I've been spotted by 2. 3. Another way to get gold, I guess. Okay. So, in all seriousness, what can I get? I don't want to get rid of the... I don't want to get rid of anything. That is my problem. Always and forever. Okay, I am going to get rid of the Promethean pickaxe. It does me no good. Shoot. I'd say that was a miscalculation, but that would imply that any calculation. Like, at all. And there we go. What can I craft with this? Anything good? Iron. That's pretty good. So that's the equivalent of 2 iron, which I'll go ahead and keep. Okay, I can take these guys 2 or 3 at a time. Even if I don't have a weapon, which I don't. Oh wait, I'm gonna bum everyone out here for a second. These villager muscles are strong and healthy, but his minds and signs of intense atrophy, perhaps even decay. There's no saving these poor souls. Killing them is probably the kindest thing you can do. And the engineer, who is really impressed with my ability to make a gun out of, stone. Local currency won't do you any good when the locals are purple zombie things. Give me some of those coins, I'll let them down into an ingot for you. Isn't that handy? Okay. I just made a village noise. I did not mean to do that. Seared bricks, somnium, iron. This can go away for now. I nailed that. Okay. Anyway. Northeast. That is northeast. So I'm gonna run that way real quick. And I'm going to I'm gonna grab some more language samples from this village, which is less well guarded. am sorry about damaging these people's houses, but their houses are going to be destroyed anyway, because look at that. These people can't see through glass anymore, which is good for me. Okay, I'm just gonna transport home, unlock the Lexica Botania, and then I'm gonna have to sign off. But I do hope that everyone enjoyed the video. It's on weekly. This time I will also have a Terraria playthrough Friday if you were into that. It's modded Terraria. It's got Calamity, it's got Thorium, it's got other stuff too, but yeah. And what's in it? Okay. So, translation device. Boom! We've got the Lexica Botania. Okay. Generating flora. So this is an old version of Botania, and also the bot author decided that this is enough. So yeah, these passive flowers will last forever, which is good because I actually prefer that. Generating flora, functional flora, mystical items, blah blah blah. It's the Lexica Botania. There's a few changes. Hang on, let me see if I can find mystical flowers. Finding them may be hard because the taint has nearly driven them to extinction. Floral fertilizer. Grow a small amount of mystical flowers in the vicinity. The color of the flowers that grow depends on the flowers used to craft the fertilizer. So, for example, Remove flies and they cannot be buried in the floor fertilizer no matter what you may afford. And this adds, I don't know if it adds cross compatibility or if it just highlights it, but Thaumaturges can apparently make mystical flowers. Taller variants, blah blah blah. So yeah, we got Botania up and running. We got a Thaumonomicon. We need some iron to get Thaumcraft up and running. But yeah. Oh, I just completely closed everything, huh? Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. Let me just talk to you for a moment. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please follow me. I'll be streaming this same time next week. To have fun, stay safe.